joking. It was just a prank. I didn't mean to hurt them. How many of you have heard these excuses before from someone? We've all made these excuses from time to time, and most often we end up saying sorry. But sorry doesn't always cut it. Did you know that NoBullying.com revealed that 83% of girls and 7 out of 11 boys have been reported being bullied in school or online? That means 10 out of 12 girls and 11 out of 15 boys are being bullied in my class. Now, you may say to yourself, we've learned this before, we've heard it plenty of times. Then why are we still living life the way we are today? We all are hurting each other with our so-called jokes. Amanda Todd, Ryan Patrick Halligan, and Rugby Jones all thought the same things. Why are we so mean to each other? Hello, honor judges and fellow McCrimmon classmates. I'm here to talk about the consequences of bullying and how it can cause irreparable damage. Amanda Todd. She's just moved in with her dad and decided to attempt to make friends online. People called her beautiful, stunning, and gave her many more compliments. She made one horrifying mistake because of peer pressure. She sent a picture of her bare breast to a person she thought was her friend. This person, however, was a male pedophile. Did you know that 55% of teens have willingly given out personal info to someone they don't know on the internet? To continue, this male later on revealed Amanda Todd on social media. Students at her school began to see it and call her absolutely nasty words. They didn't just make fun of her nude photo mistake, they led on to making fun of her learning disability. However, it didn't stop there. She moved 3 times to different schools and was physically hurt at every school. Then, the bullying led back to social media. She attempted suicide twice. The first time she failed after getting rushed to the hospital to get her stomach pumped because of the bleach she drank. Then she was cyberbullied for attempting suicide. People begged her to try again. Sadly, on October 10th, 2012, Amanda Todd was found dead at her house. She had committed suicide. The bullying killed her mentally. She started to believe it. Amanda, yes, was a very extreme bullying case. However, bullying can lead to this. Be careful what you say. Ryan Patrick Halligan. Ryan loved music. It was his passion. Ryan also had a minor learning disability. So the kids in his New York middle school thought it would be a fantastic idea to pick on him because of that. His father told him to ignore it, to make new friends, to simply let it pass, like any father would. Ryan did as his father said, and luckily the bullying stopped for a bit. Ryan made a new friend. However, this friend wasn't much of a friend like he thought he was. Ryan told him personal information, just as friends do. You tell your friend a secret, they keep it, right? That's not what happened in this case. Ryan told his friend that he was having stomach pains, that he was going to the doctors about it. This friend then spread rumors about him being gay. Did you know 24% of teens have had private info leaked about them made public? Now, Ryan Patrick Halligan is back where he started a couple months ago, alone and hurt. Halligan then again ignored the rumors and made an online pen pal. This pen pal talked about suicide and what suicide attempts were easier. The pen pal then persuaded Halligan to kill himself. On October 7th, 2003, Ryan was found dead. Yes, this was a very extreme case, just like Amanda Todd. But bullying can lead to this. Be careful what you say. Lastly is Rugby Jones. Rugby had just moved into a new school in the suburbs of Chicago. She thought that by moving, she could have a fresh start, new friends. Little did she know the bully had also moved to the same school. The bully ran up to her, saying that she was going to get it. 11-year-old Rugby was very scared. She thought it would be better if she was dead. So that night, she went home into her mother's knife drawer and grabbed a knife. Her mother saw her and brought her up to her room, told her that she was there for her and that it was against God's law to commit suicide. According to Rugby Jones' article, Rugby Jones wasn't taught how to fend off bullies. She wants to stress the importance to victims that there is hope and stressed the importance to bystanders to stand up. Rugby Jones is a bullying survivor. This girl is living proof that there is hope. There is always hope. In the end, be careful what you say. Next time you want to make fun of someone as a joke, think about this. She's emo, you would be too if you've been through what she has. She's anorexic, you would be too if you were called fat every single day. She's loud, she's invisible at home, and wants to be heard. She's ugly, tell me what the definition of beauty is. You don't know their story, don't judge. Stand up for the victims of bullying. If people were careful of what they said, Amanda Todd, Ryan Patrick Halligan, and 4,400 bullying suicide victims a year would still be here today. Be careful what you say. Thank you.